Hey everyone, it's Raquel and you're watching another Supernatural review, and this is season 6 episode 10, Caged Heart. If you're new here, I do a recap and review of every single episode of Supernatural, so let's get into it. What is this episode? Like, I am so upset. Like, this is like top on the worst list right now. Like, this episode is so bad. Worse than Bugs feeling. Like, I feel like I got a little bit better at that towards the end, but it's an overall bad episode. It was just super serialized. At a time that I feel like didn't need serialization, and it also like is not interesting. Like, it just was not interesting. Find out that the reason they're working for Crowley is because he can help get Sam's soul back. Like, they're just right away they start, it's like they're mad at the demons and they get kind of kidnapped, and then there's the whole thing with like Meg, and so they bring in Meg, but I don't understand like anything that's happening, and it's just like not interesting. And so like there's this thing with Meg, and then they're trying to find Crowley, and then there's this thing with the grandfather, and the reason grandfather is doing it is to get his daughter back, and he's like, you know, being so forceful about it when it's like literally like, you're not supposed to be back anyway. Why do you care so much about your daughter? Like, calm down. She comes back in the future too, like season 12 or something, I don't know. But it was just like, it's just so dumb and so stupid, and it's like, and then, you know, Cass is just there, and it's like they're trying to have drama with Cass to have something, and then they're having all these like trying to do all these funny lines with Cass, which I think like people, you know, people think these lines are iconic, and they're kind of a little bit iconic. They're kind of like the funny lines, you know, of Supernatural, but it's like they're trying to make up for how bad the episode is with all these funny lines, when it's like, it's, you know, not even that funny. It just feels so forced, and it doesn't feel natural and everything. And yeah, so this episode's kind of all over the place, super serialized. It just like, nothing about this episode interests me, and that's why they try to do the comic relief to try to gain interest, but it's not interesting. And it's like, I don't really care about all the grandfather stuff. And it's also like, how did Dean make it out at the end? And then they were trying to show Crowley and like this place with all these different type of monsters, and it just like, all in the end, like, doesn't make sense. Like, no one cares about this. And, you know, comment below if I am wrong. Comment below if you do care about it and you are interested about these things and you think it's a good episode, but I didn't. And I feel like in the past I've been so critical of serialized episodes, especially the ones that aren't like either the penultimate episode of the season or the season finale. And a lot of times they are bad and they're just not good. And it's, you know, I was very saying like a lot of season 5 felt, you know, even the most serialized season so far, and I feel like season 6 even is more that, because I keep talking about how they have so many different overarching things of the season that's happening, and I don't even know who wrote this episode, because I feel like, you know, if you had to do what this episode or something, what am I saying? You know, what this episode is, like, if you're in the writers' room and they're like, these are the points we need to hit, like, we need to have all these things happen, like, I feel like you could have done a better job with writing the episode. Like, the episode is also just like badly written, and at the end they like, Crowley's gets incinerated, what's the word? But like, Crowley's in the future, so like, I don't even remember that really happening, but I guess he comes back. And then they bring up the whole thing about like Sam's soul like will be troublesome and stuff, which, you know, makes sense, but it's like, do you want your soul back? It's like, yes, like, let it happen. It's just like they're trying to create drama out of nowhere. It's just like, the show, like, you know, it's not supposed to be too dramatic. It's about these brothers supposed to be like fighting and hunting monsters, and maybe some drama a little bit here and there, like, I saved you, why'd you save my life? But it's like, it's just like they're trying to force all these like small notes to like have something that's interesting, and it's not interesting. Like, we lose interest and we don't care. This is a short video, and I don't like this episode, but I feel like we're gonna get a lot of episodes like this coming up. Actually, I think the next episode is actually an episode I like. But yeah, this is a short video, and, you know, comment below your thoughts. Like, please let me know if you hate this episode too. Like, I just was like very unhappy watching this episode, you know? But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.